Let's turn this up. How did I get down so low? I don't remember turning that down. We are live. Hello, everybody. Everybody that ain't here yet. But I'm sure you guys will be joining me here soon. Okay, you guys just got to get the message. Boy, oh, shoot. I got to get my equipment. Okay, what's going on here? You guys are with me. Just hang tight. Something's happening here. I don't know why what's going on here? Oh. Here it is. Okay. Audrey, hello. I'm here. I'm here too. Jackie, hello. Jack Dorsey, hello, my friend. Derek Burry, hello. Thank you for my t-shirt. Thank you for the purchase. I hope you like it. I really appreciate that. It was nice. We got a couple of purchases on there, over there, a couple of shirts that went out all the way over here across the puddle. So did that arrive okay and everything? Fit okay? Russell, hello. Hello. Min, hello. Boy, people are already jumping in here. Man, we got a great night ahead of us, don't we? This is phenomenal. I want to try to share this. I don't know if my mother and Jim are coming on tonight, if they're able to. Aubrey, so sad about Wendy. Oh, man, don't get me started. That's horrible, right? Cabal, hello, my friend. We're doing it live. Yes, sir. Yes, we are. Andy, hello. I'm on this time. Great. That's fantastic. I think we're going to have a lot of us on here tonight. I'm really looking forward to it. Man, this is phenomenal. I don't know what's going on with this. My lighting on my screen here is kind of a little bit weird. I don't know. Huh. It'll work for now, though. Perfect, really quick. That's awesome. Derek, let me see. What is that? Ansel? You have to correct me if that. I hope I got that right. Onecel. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm glad that arrived. I mean, that's a long way. That's all the way to the UK that shirt went. So, geez, my clothes are traveling further than me. That's great. Wow. Oh, what do we got here? How do I get this over there? See if I can copy the link and send that over. He's had a hard time getting over Jim. Sometimes he catches it, sometimes he don't. But we'll see if I can somehow share the link with him for the live show. If I can get over to it. Okay, that is right here. Share. Okay. Messenger. And I'm going to send this right over to him. Send. There we go. All right. That's great. Okay. Let me keep up with you guys here. Jamie, hello. Jamie Bueller. First time I've been able to pop onto the live show. Well, I'm so glad you make it. Thank you, you guys. I'm so glad you guys are all here and popping in right away. It's great. We got a great show ahead of us here. A lot to talk about. Wow. So that what we got from Clair about Wendy. You guys, I am so sorry to have shared that news I was absolutely crushed by that. I mean, wow, I was so blown away. I mean, I literally just talked to her and I could tell that she was still off, but she said she was getting better. I never imagined this to happen. I mean, so I was just completely floored as you guys about it all. Let me see. Russell, me too. So glad I made it. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you made it too. Yeah, it's really heartbreaking. And I just don't even know what's going to really happen with the team now. I have a feeling that the band is probably going to disband, or I have to imagine. I don't know. Claire might come up with a new way of moving forward, but she said that her and her husband really want to try to have a normal life with their kids. So, I mean, who knows what's going to happen, but I think it's in her DNA to help people. So I think it's going to be really hard. And Claire, if you're listening or if you watch this, all of our hearts go out to you and your family and your husband and your kids. So sorry. And your team, so sorry for your loss. It's got to be absolutely devastating for you guys. You guys worked so hard and stuff, but what do we got here? Let me take a quick look. Russell, me too, so glad. Audacious Amber here. Hello. Motown Rocker. Hey, Steve, love the channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Please get on the like button. Yes, please hit that like button. A couple of first timers here. Awesome. Recommend channel to friends and family. Yes, please do, you guys. Get the word out, and let's keep growing this amazing TAS friends and family that we have going on here. Cabal knows he's been with us for over a year now, and he's a channel member. That's another thing, I'm just going to throw it out there to you guys, especially now that we're kind of cutting back. The first and the third Sunday of every month, we're going to do a live show. The first one is going to be a members only live show, because I got to be fair to my members that I have right now. And if you guys want to join that, I think the lowest priced membership we have is only $3.99 a month. And you can get the discount codes, just go check them out. Not pushing, but if you guys are interested in it, it really helps the channel, those memberships. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how much that steadiness helps the channel to continue and to grow. And it even helps the analytics, because YouTube sees that, and it means that the channel is important. So the more important the channel is, the more they push it out there, and the more we grow and see where this whole thing goes. I'm absolutely blown away by the growth that we've had, despite all the challenges this past year and a half. This channel has just really done amazing. I mean, I basically took 6 months off to build a house, and that really hurt the analytics. But we have our base that stayed right here, and I tried to keep everybody posted as to what's going on. I stayed in touch with Wendy and Claire, who actually sent probably one of the biggest stories that sent this channel on its way back over a year ago. I gave birth to Bigfoot's daughter. I mean, it was a huge hit, and it's still one of my top viewed videos on this channel, believe it or not, with over 140 videos on here. It absolutely blows my mind. And we just keep growing. Let me see, what do we got here? Claire, you are wonderful. Prayers, healing, love, always. Yeah, absolutely. Glocks and grippers. Hello, that's a new one. Interesting. Derek, at least you met them. Great memory. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, phenomenal memory. And I wasn't kidding about Claire. I didn't really talk about that much. I mean, she's freaking tall, man. She's so tall. It's just amazing. But she's a lot taller than her mother was. But, it's just, Wendy's was a mountain of a person. So she's just so amazing. I can't believe it. It's just kind of surreal. I don't think it's really even sunk in, to be honest with you. Let me see. Great group here. Yeah, yes, that's a phenomenal group. I mean, already, I mean, we're climbing up there. Usually we're halfway through the show by the time we have this many people on, but wow, we're growing. Russell, that's the first thing I do is hit the like button. Thank you, Russell. I appreciate that. Thank you, Glocks and Grippers. Derek, first 2 stories today, I had 11 ads. Oh, wow. Love to Claire and Kyle. Yeah, absolutely. I hope that's not too many. I mean, you can skip some of them. I do appreciate it when you guys let some of the commercials play through because, again, that's another thing that helps the channel. But I do not blame you for... I try to watch them through, and some of them are freaking infomercials. It's like, for crying out loud. I mean, how long of a commercial do they have to put on there? But, yeah. So you actually counted the commercials. That's dedication. Wow. I'd watch your commercials because you're over in the UK, so you guys, your commercials have all the cool accents and everything over there, I'm sure. It's probably neat commercials. What about Cabal, Derek Burry? Only got 1 ad each. Wow. Cabal, really? That's it? That's something. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Boy. But yeah, so that story. Okay, so let's dig in just a little bit. We've already talked about the loss and our condolences to Claire and her family, and just a massive loss with Wendy because their work, what they were doing in the Bigfoot community, was so important. Is low key, and I think there's probably more groups out there, not quite like theirs, but I'm sure there's some groups out there that stay very secretive, that are probably doing big things out there. I happen to know that Claire and Claire, Wendy knew, Claire knows a lot of people in the Bigfoot Society, a lot of people out there. I don't dare throw out names, but when you think about some of the most prominent people out there, they know them. Whether they know who she is or not is a whole nother story, or who they were. But they're out there, and they were out there doing big things. So this is going to be a great loss for the investigation society, the science, and what they're doing. So I know that they set up some kind of foundations and stuff. So there's going to be stuff, it might be over, but it's not, done. So let's put it that way. I'm sure. Let me take a quick look here. Make sure I didn't lose anything. Audacious Amber. I was so moved by the second part, what Claire said. I feel like I have clarity on things that I didn't think I would ever get answers to. Thank you so much, Claire. Yeah, on that, let me do a couple of these messages first, though. If Bigfoot lives so long, would his daughter have a natural age or more like her father? Hope she does. Doesn't sound bad. That was Russell and Jackie. I don't get any ads, but I get YouTube Premium. Okay, well, we have Prime. No, that's Amazon Prime. I don't think we get the Premium. Interesting though. Jack, no ads on this end. Wow. Jack, do you have Premium as well? And Jackie, weird it's posting twice. Interesting. I don't know why it's posting twice. Huh. I don't know. Don't get any ads, but okay, I see what you're talking about. That posted twice. That is, I've seen that happen before. It's sometimes Rhonda, if Rhonda comes on, I see sometimes hers posts on her twice too. It's sometimes 3 times. She'll put a comment up and it'll pop up. Anyway, back to that. The longevity, right? That's an interesting question. If her, because they live a long time, so she might have some of that DNA in her as well. So who knows what's going to happen there? But I know that's going to be a challenge in itself because she has a husband and kids. Who knows what's going to happen even with the children? Like now we're talking about how do you say that? Third generation detached. Is that the word I'm looking for? Where it's breeding back out, with the kids. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen there. And what was the other one? So, okay. So if we get on to the second part of Claire's story, right? So we're going to jump back and forth on that a little bit. That's some seriously interesting stuff, what she told us about her people, or the Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti, Klansmen, being of alien descent. And she said that definitively, like they are, not maybe, but they are. And that they, I mean, you think about, I used to watch that show, Ancient Aliens. Am I allowed to say their name on here? I don't know. Shout out to Ancient Aliens if not. I don't get to watch a lot of that stuff anymore, so I just haven't had time. But they talk about, and a lot of these shows talk about who helped build like the pyramids and who helped set these massive stones and the Easter Island and just all the places that she meant, Stonehenge and all that. And to think that there's a possibility, well, not even a possibility, she's saying definitively that they did help with that. And they've talked about, I remember them talking about pyramids and stuff like that being communication, built as communication devices and stuff. And she's saying that that's actually is what happened. Like that was them, and that's what they did. I mean, do you understand the how big that is, that information is? I mean, that's massive, and it's mind blowing. So, I mean, if this is all really true and that's how it was, I mean, that's some answers we've been looking for forever. Like Cabal was saying earlier, that it's like the floodgates of information are starting to break. It's starting to open, and the world is starting to get a lot of information. Now, she said that somebody was close to finding this information. I think that's why Ancient Alien, that program, and those people popped in my mind. Because she didn't tell me that or say that, but that's the first people I think of that were really on that, trying to figure that out. So it makes me wonder. All right, I'm falling behind. Wow, these messages are popping in. All right. Hi, I just got out of work and saw your new video and had to watch it before I jumped on. Hello, Angela. I'm glad you made it. Again, that's great. I hope you enjoy. Watch what you can of it. Do Bigfoot believe in a God? I do not know. That is a very good question. Let me see. I get the YouTube Premium as well. It makes a huge difference not having to deal with all the advertisements. Yeah, no, I hear that. Absolutely. I get that. Us guys that do the videos look for the advertisements because that's where we make a little bit of our AdSense. That's where we make some of our income from on the channel to be able to do this. So I don't know how that premium, when people get premium, how it affects us, but I was told recently when I was really digging into, I've had a real hard time getting the platform up to where it was when I shut down for a while or backed off for a while. And so I talked to actually YouTube. I contacted them to say, hey, what the hell's going on? And, excuse me, I've been getting up early. They told me that a lot has changed. A lot of people are going to premium. They're trying to stay competitive with a lot of these platforms out here that don't have or commercials, or they pay for commercial free and stuff like that. So there's been a lot of changes. Let me see, where was I? All right. I listened to both parts this afternoon. It was very interesting. Loved it. Yeah, I know, right? Mind blowing. Here's my buddy BMO. How you doing? Does she speak their language? For sure. I'm not convinced Sasquatch are from another planet. If anything, we are the ones from other planet. Laugh out loud. But she did say that. She said that we may have been they may have brought us here earlier on. So that's that part of it's up for debate still, whether they brought us here or we were here. But I think we're all, I believe, I think at this point, I believe that we are all possibly alien, that we may have all came from somewhere else at one time or another. So, I mean, that's just kind of a theory that I have. Derek, it does make sense how difficult it is to find them. They can cloak. Right. Yeah. So they talk a lot about that. I didn't know that till I did this show. There's a lot of things I didn't know about what they could do, how they can move and stuff like that till I did this show. Russell, yeah, me too. And Kyle, one great story. Very interesting. Yeah. So the story about Kyle, I mean, you got to feel for this guy out there alone in New York City. Well, now, I mean, he's got some friends there and stuff, but wow, to end up there, can you imagine getting into that? I don't like going there. I've been living in society and been around cities. New York City is nuts. So, I mean, I can't even imagine what the information overload that's had to have been for him. So, excuse me. Linda, once old Jill, I agree. My heart could take seeing ads about dogs being eaten as much and such. See ads about dogs being eaten and such? What? I don't know about that one. I don't see those ads. Right after the original Bigfoot's daughter story, I saw a woman at a local Chinese restaurant who was easily 7 foot tall. I immediately wondered if that was Clair or another hybrid. Well, damn, you're just sharing that, Cabal? I mean, who knows, right? Wow. What did she look like? I might be able to tell you. Julie, hello, Steve. Started watching you 2 months ago. Hello, Julie. Thank you. I'm glad you started watching. Stick around. We got a lot more to come. Let me see. What do we got here? Dylan. Hey, Steve. Any idea how Claire's communications with Klansmen, considering they don't speak English? They provided some pretty detailed historical information. Hit that like and subscribe. God bless Wendy. God rest her soul. Hope Claire can help out Kyle. Sad about Wendy. Okay, I just want to jump through a few of them real quick. But let me see, where was I? As far as communication goes, so I think they have kind of a universal language, and they do use mind speak. They also use some of them use a native and Indian, and BMO knows about this. They use a universal like sign language. A lot of them do, and it's the same as the natives and the Indians did. I think maybe I'm wondering if maybe the Indians had learned that from them. But I watched after hearing about that. I think BMO told me about it. I went and watched a documentary on that, where the military and stuff during the times, the wartime stuff like that, when they were trying to move them and settle and work with them, these tribes would all come together. I think was that BMO? Was that on your show where they sat and he talked to and to each of them, and they each said, told their little piece of story or why they were there and stuff like that, and they all used like a universal sign language. So that was really neat. But other than that, I guess mind speak. And again, I think it's the same thing, not to compare them to animals, but the same thing that animals use, that they communicate in a different way than we could ever imagine. Birds, fish all communicate through senses, some sort of a sensory system. So I'm assuming that it's kind of like that. Yeah, I hope that helps answer the question. I didn't know any of this stuff when I started out. I knew Bigfoot was hairy. About it. Big and hairy. That's about all I knew. I never knew how far we were going to get into all this detail and learn all this stuff and meet these people. Some of the stuff that's come in here has just blown my mind. And the people, all of you, a lot of you that I've met and talked to, and we've shared information back and forth, has just been eye-opening and amazing. So, all right, let me check this here real quick. Hope Claire can help Kyle. I want to get to a question about that. Hopefully I don't get too far. But saying, let me BMO, but saying you're from another planet is like saying I'm from another world. Is in as in from different kind of life. So it's important to probably translate the language. Yeah. Okay. And maybe that's what you were getting at as well. I don't know, but we'd have to get more details on that, and hopefully we will. I don't know. We may not. So I'm sure we'll find out some. How do you explain human evolution? If Klansmen brought humans from their planet? I don't know. It was so long ago. None of that's on record. Most of it is in theory and scientific testing and stuff like that, but a lot of it's in theory. So they find stuff and they put theories together about it all, but who knows? And who knows how much we've evolved? Who knows how much, say, Bigfoot has evolved, Sasquatch, Yeti, them. I mean, so there's something to be said for all of that, I guess. How do you explain that? Angela, I hope Claire can help Kyle give her a new mission. That would be very interesting. So, all right, so on that, somebody asked me earlier if I was concerned that this person, Kyle, if it wasn't a trap for Wendy to try, or Claire, I'm sorry, forgive me, for Claire to try and get her in the open or whatever, or trap her. Again, we go back to the mind speak and the senses that she can sense individuals and stuff. So, I mean, she would be able to sense him, and she would probably be able to tell if he was good or bad, I'm assuming. So there's that. Other than that, I don't know, but that's my theory on that, is she's going to know. Okay. Can she give us the exact language words he used to describe it in translating languages before? Now you heard the BMO, you heard the names that she gave us. If you've seen that video, you probably know more about that stuff than I do. So you might be able to understand where that dialect comes from, or where something about it. So maybe you could share that with us if you know something about that. Some people eat squirrel. Yeah, squirrel is actually very good. I've eaten squirrel before. It's almost like a sweet, tender chicken, but it's good. It's almost like the dark meat of chicken, I think, more than anything. We could just call it telepathy. Yeah, and I think that's what it boils down to. Yes, sir. I comes back, and yes, we've ever used their sign to help refugees running into Turkey. Yes. Yes. Their sign to, yes, you're talking about the universal sign language, right? Yeah, that was you then, where I seen that then. It was really interesting. I'm pretty sure that's where I seen it, but I did look at more as well. I eat squirrels, pretty common in South Kentucky. That's Russell. So if I ever get to South Kentucky, I'm going to be looking for a nice layout of squirrel dinner, man. I haven't had that in a long time, some good squirrel dinner. My brother used to make it. Driftless. He just had a hard time getting the pellets out. Driftless. My uncle would always make us a mystery meat. We had to guess. That's scary. A mystery meat. Hi, caramba. Was that Tale of Ella Rat? Oh, Kabbalah. She had black hair, pale white skin, and wore a red summer dress. We walked by each other face to face, and I was wearing my TAS logo shirt. She definitely saw it. That's interesting. Yeah, it was a pretty good description, Cabal. So I gotta wonder, was she alone? Was there anyone else with her? I mean, that's interesting. Julie, I have heard that they have their own planet. Right. Mm-hmm. Have or had. So I don't know, about that now. Tanya, Herman. So many new names in here I'm seeing. Really enjoyed this channel and being a part of this growing family love from Virginia. Awesome. Thank you for being here with us. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're growing. We're growing. Audrey, has anyone heard about the Mount St. Helens eruption rescue mission of Sasquatch? I haven't heard about it, but I have a feeling probably somebody else on here probably has. Jamie Beeler, BMO Creative. Subscribed to you today after I saw Steve and Sasquatch drawing. Isn't that a great drawing? I mean, he did a phenomenal job on that. I love it. I got to get that up in here too. I've had so much going on, so I've kind of dropped the ball on a couple of things, but I'm trying now. I went out to do that bathroom job. That got put on hold, so I think this week I'm going to end up stuck over there working on that. So another thing you guys don't know is I screwed something up on my knee. Getting old, man. I went to stand up and something popped in my knee. Blood. Maybe I told you about this, and it was numb on top. So I finally went to the doctor. I mean, God, you would think everybody'd throw a party that I finally went to see a doctor. And they did blood work, but they checked my knee over and signed me up for therapy. So I guess tomorrow I got to go sign up or whatever. They gave me a prescription for therapy, so I got to go sign up for that. And they let me know I have arthritis in my knees. So, I was really happy to hear about that. But that's something I already knew. I did a lot of flooring coming up through a lot of construction. So I beat my knees up pretty bad. I'm not too surprised about that. So hopefully I can get a little bit better though. All right. What have I missed here? Lydia Thompson, Audrey. Yes, it's pretty well talk about on YouTube. Sounds like a true story, as I've seen different people talking about it. Who were witnesses? Interesting. Hello, everybody. That's Pine Knot Yachter. Hello, Pine Knot. I'm just going to stick with Pine Knot. Julie, I've had many died. All right. I don't know what that one was. Bruce. Hello, Bruce. Jay, Audrey, I have. Lydia, questions. Oh, not questions. Jeez. I'm getting ahead of myself, Lydia. Sorry about that. Yes, I've heard about the rescue. It was tremendous. How they took the Sasquatch with them and a Native American. They went through all caves and areas looking for the injured Sasquatch. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't heard about that. BMO, I've heard about the Mount St. Helens Sasquatch rescue. They used a Native American to translate and one elder Sasquatch. Oh, wow. Very interesting. They saved a few and also had to clear some bodies. Oh, that is sad. Wow. That's terrible. John Summer, I'd like to ask Claire, do you know if male Bigfoots put out a scent or pheromones when they don't want someone in their area? That's an absolute yes. That's an absolute definite yes. There and a lot of people on here know more about that than I do probably, but I've learned enough to know that female Sasquatch can tend to smell like roses or flowers, so more of an attractant, and male Sasquatch do put out like a stink odor. I think that's a lot of that is that smell of death that they put out that is a deterrent to scare people away, and also can be so pungent, I guess, that it can literally mentally mess you up, shut you down like this. It's so strong that you can't even think or concentrate. So there's a lot behind that I've heard about. So I haven't entirely witnessed or went through that to any of that extent. So I've been in some areas that, I smelt it and wondered. Let me see. I want to hear that story. Where did you hear it? Yeah. I mean, it's got to be on. Somebody will have the link for you there, Angela. Driftless. I've been listening from the beginning. I have am never able to catch the live, usually not always able to chat. Well, I'm glad you're here and you're able to chat. That's awesome. That's fantastic. We got 71 people watching right now. This is the most we've had and the most new faces we've had since we started the live show. So, where is that? Do I have that here for you guys? Let me look for it. Here we go. Oh, come on. That goes out to all you newbies and everybody that's already been here very long, supporting the channel. Thank you so very much for supporting the channel and coming on here. All you new names and faces for coming on. I really appreciate you joining us. We got just this phenomenal group of people that have been here with me for getting on over. Well, it's over a little over a year now, and the channel's really just exploded. We took a real slowdown while I was building a house, but it's really starting to take back off again. And we've had, I've had to go through some stuff. Well, we've just been through so much. And the longer you're with us, the more you'll learn about what this channel's been through and what it's been like to grow. I've worn my heart on my sleeve, and I'm always straightforward with everybody on here. And I think that's why we've all become so close friends on here. And so it's really amazing. So if you join the channel or you subscribe to the channel, you're really in for a long ride with a lot of great people. So, and we welcome you. All right. What did I miss? Had to put some down. Let me see. I've been listening. All right. Also had to put some down. I didn't catch what that was. I can't remember where I heard it from. BMO. Actually, us regular folks also put out pheromones when we like or don't like each other. Yep. I agree with that, BMO. Mm-hmm. There's been a couple times where is that the nervous sweat? Wait, whoo, what happened? What was that about? I'm playing. But yeah, no, I agree with that for sure. Cool. Thank you. Leave. You'll die, laugh out. Cool, thank you. Leave or you'll die, laugh out. Oh, the smell, right? Yeah, for real. That's it. I'd love to hear more from you. Harmer, Lydia. I'd like to hear more from you. Interesting, yes. Yeah, and that's the other thing I love about this channel is you guys all interact with each other. It's phenomenal. I wonder if Claire could confirm the Mount St. Helens if it was shared via Mindspeak with the Klansmen. Oh, that'd be interesting. Yeah, I wonder if the other ones, like around the world or whatever, or within the media area, pick up on the signals of danger when something like that happens. That's an interesting question. And Claire, if you can clarify that, we would love to know like how some of that works. You mentioned it being like birds and fish, but when is danger, does that go right worldwide or widespread? Let me see. Just Sasquatch Mount St. Helens. Wait, I wonder if Claire. All right, just search Sasquatch Mount St. Helens. Okay, for that. Got it right this week, Steve. Oh, Derek, you're referring to the shirt, I suppose. That's phenomenal. Make sure if you want to, I appreciate it if you want to send a picture in to the email. And if you want, and I'll share it, or if you don't want me to share it, just let me know. But if you want to send in a picture, that'd be great. For those of you who don't know it, yeah, I should mention it. I have what's called the Talk About Strange store, and I have just tons of stuff in there: cups, mugs, shirts, handbags, blankets, stickers, emblems, logos. I mean, beer holders or pop holders, just a whole plethora of stuff on there that we've been adding to it. My daughters did a lot of artwork on it and helped me put that stuff into the store. The Talk About Strange store, so you can see it right there. Cabal tells me where it's at all the time, but it's right there on the home page. It's blue, and you just click on that. And there's a few links everywhere for it, but go check out that Talk About Strange store. And if you've shared a story on here, or you share a story on here, you can go on there. I shared my story at Talk About Strange, and there's some really cool stuff on there. So check that out and get yourself something. There's a lot of great stuff, and you can send a picture to us, and we'll share it on there. You can wear it proudly. We've had quite a few people here that have. Cabal has. And Jeff, he's not on here now, but just quite a few people have, and they send it in, and we just share it. All right, let me get back to this. You guys have seen enough commercials, all right? Right? I got to do my own commercial. I need to create my own commercial. Should I do that? When I get a chance, I will, I promise. I think that'd be fun. I got to create a commercial. That'd be fun to do. What do we got? What do we got here? I have not. What have I missed? Pine Box. Gotta say a big tip. Let me see. What am I missing here? I think I've missed some. Wow, you guys are typing fast. This is the first time I can't keep up with you guys here hardly. There, just search Sasquatch. Got it this week. Only half have hit likes. It's not very hard. It's driftless. Better hit that like button. No, but hey, I appreciate it if you do, because that helps the analytics. It tells YouTube that you guys are enjoying the channel and you're enjoying the show, and that just tells them to send it out to more people. Don't hog me all of it yourself. I'm just kidding. Jay, new 2025 Bigfoot documentary, Mount Rainier, Sasquatch sightings, best audio and footage. Awesome. There you go. Pine Knot. I got to say, a big tip to you on giving live is having a schedule, but making sure none of your other big name Sasquatch people are on the same schedule. You will get more viewers. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of difficult. I've noticed that when I started the live show here recently, I noticed somebody else went on and started a live show at the same time. So that's kind of a little bit disheartening. But listen, you guys gave up. A lot of you guys gave up the Super Bowl for me, so I'm not even going to sweat it. So, right, you guys are going to be here. Yeah, but definitely keeping on track and stuff like that is the best way. But that's why I had to drop it back to the 2 times a month. And for now, as we get bigger and I can get a little bit more help on the back end of some of this stuff, I'll try to pick it back up to 3, maybe, once a week or every other week, something. We'll figure it out as we go. But we're just going to keep continuing to grow. Did you not? Let me see. I got a big tip. All right. Yep. And I appreciate all you guys' tips and help. Didn't you have to not shower for a week or so? Yeah. Well, you're talking about the smells and pheromones, huh? There's the smells. Yeah. There was a whole ritual or thing that I had to go through before going out to that location with Wendy and Clair. So, and the team, it was only 2 of the team, but there was a whole thing that we had to go through with my clothes, with everything. So no deodorants, no soaps, no nothing, because they can pick that smell up from a mile away. But the thing is they can also sense Claire, and they could probably sense us as well. So yeah, there's a whole thing behind it. This jumped again, didn't it? Oh no, there we are. All right. Gotta say the trip's going on. Yes, I did. Julie, I watched a soldier talk about Mount St. Helens and how the military helped. That's very interesting. That's awesome. And that's how it should be. The military, and I mean, the closer we get to all this coming out, the more accepting I think that everybody should, will become. So I've heard that they recommended that woman on their Ant Flow visit not to go into the forest. Right. Yeah. That's what they say. That's what they say, especially alone. And that was a really nice way to put it, right? Russell, funny thing is my little town is called Pine Knot, Kentucky. How wild. How weird. Okay. The Mount St. Helen video I can't find. Lydia, Tanya Harmon. Sure, the Native American call out if they got an answer. The 2 would go and carry out the injured into a truck driven by another. Sometimes they found no answer or bodies. Wow. Imagine that. Watched a show on YouTube about Sasquatch, and she said they don't like being called Bigfoot. Well, you're talking about Claire. Well, there might be other people said it too, but Claire said they prefer, they don't really prefer Bigfoot because it was just a nickname given, but that's the name that everybody knows, but she calls them Klansmen. So, Carl, I've heard of 2 different cases where the Sasquatch spoke English in a gravelly tone to humans. Anyone else? Yes, I've heard that. Yep. I think some of our contributors have talked about that. Is it Jane? I think Jane said that mountains, I believe, spoke some gravelly English. So I think a lot of them probably know a lot more languages than we know. So, you know. Marion, have you, Steve, seen a Sasquatch? I'm new here. Short answer, yes. Long answer, was it definitive? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. I try to stay on a balanced edge with that. I haven't seen one up close or touched or anything like that. So, but that day's coming probably. Yeah, I seen what I believe to be Bigfoot, Klansman. So, on a couple of times now, once early on, and once with Wendy and Claire. So on a trip that we went out on, that we were talking about earlier. Derek, loved your house build, but did not see the finish. Yeah, no, I have not shown the finished product. One, my wife is kind of sensitive about that. And 2, because I haven't put the trim on, like around the doors and stuff. It's painted and all that stuff is done. But there's still some finishing touches I want to do. And so that probably won't come till the summer. Just like the outside, I still have to put the siding on the outside. So there's some things still left to do. We just put up the what do they call that? The heat condenser unit. So that's up, and it's not hooked up, but it's up. We're waiting. The weather's been horrible to hook up the outside of it. And so then there'll come a point here this summer that I'll probably give you a full walkthrough of everything. So we'll go right through the whole thing. Thank you for asking. And thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed those construction videos. All right. BMO. Claire has other abilities that I don't think her Sasquatch side has shared with her. She knows about the strength and the mind sense. Got to ask her about the power of the shofar. Interesting. Yeah. If she sees this, Claire, if you see this and you want to answer that, let us know if that's anything you know about or what we're talking about. Jack Dorsey, do it now. Do what now? The walkthrough? No. Creatives, I was curious about the same thing. The sound of the shofar. Shofar? Is that shofar? Shofar? Interesting. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look that up. Giving up the Super Bowl for this live show was the sacrifice I was willing to make. I know. You made that clear. You're not a big fan of the football. Well, I'm glad to have you, my friend. Let's see. Miss Wendy, I received a t-shirt. Oh, Wendy. Hello. I received my t-shirt, and I'm really impressed with the quality. Plus, it has washed and dried and is really soft. I highly recommend that everybody buys one. Did you guys all hear that? There's my advertisement right there. It's right here, right in front of you. And she's all the way over in the UK. It seems like you got it in a good, timely fashion too. I mean, like, I could not believe how fast these were put out. And, believe it or not, the other one for, Derek was, they had a problem with my payment system. I had to update. And so that was set a couple days behind by all that, because it was the weekend. And they still got it right out quick, faster than I can imagine. It got to you guys faster than I could have sent something here to California. So, I mean, it was really amazing. I was really happy about that. But yeah, you guys, go to that Talk About Strange store. There's some great stuff over there. Send us a picture. We'd love to see it. I mean, there's water bottles and all kinds of stuff. I mean, there's some really cool stuff there. And, you know, if you want to sign up for the membership, sign up for a membership and we'll give you a discount code for it. So you can, you'll make up for your membership maybe on one purchase. So, I mean, it really is a great thing. What do we got here? Douglas Kaufman. I like the Klansman name. Reminds me of a Killer Iron Maiden song with the same title, Europe Origins. Really? Very cool. Very cool. And have I seen you yet on the channel, Douglas? I don't know. There's so many new names and faces on here. Gloria, I'm late, but here. Hi to everyone. Enjoy the video from earlier today. Great, Gloria. Welcome. Hello. We're glad you're here. Great to see you. Glad you enjoyed the video. Carl says shofar equals ram antler horn. Shofar. Really? Ram antler horn. Interesting. DNL. The shofar is the ram's horn blown during prayer and meditation on holidays like Rosh Hashanah, and Yom Kippur. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, now that's more familiar to me. Okay, I've seen that and I've heard about that. If you want to see Sasquatch learn to blow the correct notes on the shofar, they cannot resist if they hear it. They must answer the call. Now I got to get one of them. I've had them throughout time. I don't know if it was the exact same thing, but very cool. Commercial now. Oh, is there a commercial? It didn't come up on my screen. You're seeing a commercial? Oh boy. They're a Jewish horn. And Derek, I agree, Wendy. Good quality and quick delivery. That's awesome. That's great to hear. Let me see, Carl to DNL. Excellent explanation for those that are not familiar. Yeah, and I really appreciate that. Yep. I'm newish, first live stream. Oh, awesome. Well, welcome to the channel. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're enjoying the live stream. We got a lot of us on here. This is Cabal. 313 is a good friend. He's been here with us a long time, and he can attest to it, I think. And I mean, there's a lot of you on here, right? So if I don't name all your names, that'd be too many. But he's a member of the channel, and we've got 11 members on the channel, regular members. And this has probably been the busiest one we've had so far. I mean, and every week that we do it gets a little bit bigger. So I'm really amazed by this one and really happy. Figgy, hello. Sorry you're late. That's all right. You're here now, so we're really happy to see you. Thanks for joining us. BMO, careful what you wish for. Laugh out loud. I know so many people that say they want to see one up close until they do. Yeah. That's BMO. That's very true. Very true. I've had a lot of people throughout the time that we've had this channel say that they'd love to have a Bigfoot experience. At the same time, they're terrified to have a Bigfoot experience or a Sasquatch or an encounter or of any sort. So, yeah, very interesting. John Summer, heard you have to blow the shofar 3 times in a row to get them to answer. Interesting. We're going to have to test that out this summer. Don't you guys let me forget. I'm I'm seriously hoping that this summer I can get out. I want to get out to the woods. We talked about doing some campfire tales, but I want to get out to the woods, maybe do some camping, do some exploring, do some investigating, light investigating, and just so I can, just for content that I can share with you guys and we can have some fun And I can see if some animals out there or something happens to scare the crap out of me while I'm out there. We'll see. But I grew up in the woods when I was a kid. And I haven't been out, I've been camping on a job site right up into the winter in Bear Mountain or Bear Country, but not in many, many, many years have I been out camping, especially by myself or anything around my own. So, but we'll see what we can do this summer about breaking that trend and getting out there. I also want to, if I can do it, I want to get out and visit some of you guys, talk to some people that have had experiences, maybe do some town halls type stuff. I got some plans that I'm working on that I think you guys are going to really like. That's going to be really cool. I don't want to share it here right now because as soon as I do, somebody's going to want to go out and do it on me. So, I don't want to do that, but it will get me out there and about, and I'll get to meet some of you guys that I've talked to and stuff. So we're going to do that real soon. What else do we got here? Did I miss anything? People, let me see. Carrying, what is it? Summer is, Aubrey, I read this. Arbery. No, did I get it? Boy, how many did I miss here? All right, right there, that one. All right. I read this, shofar are very hard to blow them correctly, and they're very expensive if you want to find one. Yeah, man, that's weird. I had a landlord that was an antique dealer and an auctioneer, and he used to have us, we rented from him on a really busy road, and so he used to bring a bunch of stuff over, and he'd have me set it up and sell it. He didn't quite split it with me, but he paid me pretty good for it, and he brought me bunches of them. So, I mean, it was maybe not bunches of them, but he brought them, and I wonder if any of them were that, so who knows? They were probably like bison horns or something. I don't know, but it was neat. It makes me wonder. Let me see. Summer is correct. Has to be exact. Interesting. Always carry an extra pair of underwear. Right? Yeah. Good tip. People banging on trees to get Bigfoot attention. Laugh out loud. That's Jack Dorsey. Yeah, wood knocking. And I imagine you have to have the right type of club for that too. Or maybe, unless you can find the right wood out in just woods. I mean, you would think, I don't know how that is. Can't be a record of notes. The reel does work because of the renaissance of the horn itself. Yeah, interesting. That would make sense. First time live from UK. That's Bobby Allen. Hi, Bobby. Good to see you. I've watched from day one, as I am a serious cryptid investigator and very busy recording data on sightings. You're doing a very great job. Love it. Aw, why, thank you very much. And that's coming from somebody with experience. Hey, I appreciate that. I don't think I'll make it all the way to the UK, but if I do, I'll let you know. I mean, that would be really great. Maybe you could show me around some of these places that you've been to. Carl, I have 2 shofars on my fireplace mantle right now. I taught myself with much practice how to sound it. That's awesome. Really cool. Oh, hey, thank you, Cabal. I appreciate that. And got a super thanks from Cabal. Wow. Let me see. You're always doing that, buddy. I appreciate it. Let me see what else we got here. I want it. A Bigfoot unless, wait, let me see. I won't see a Bigfoot unless it breaks into my house. Well, let's hope it doesn't. Miss Wendy, Derek Burry, I received my t-shirt within a week of payment. Wow. I mean, how? How did you get it so fast? That is amazing. I wonder if they print overseas. I wonder if it was like printed there or did it come from the U.S.? I mean, it's amazing. Let's celebrate their 10th super on live stream. Oh, yes. All right, here we go. Another celebration. That goes out to you, Cabal, and for the 10th super. All right, Angela Brown. Have a good night, long day. Thank you for the great stories. Rest in peace, Wendy. Thank you, Angela. Thank you for joining us here tonight. I really appreciate it. Angela works really hard, and we all appreciate it when you can make it here and join us. So, have a great night, have a great week, and I look forward to talking to you again really soon. What else we got here? One cell. We have many clans of mountain people who live in, what was that? NM. How come I don't know that? I know that. I'm just having mental pause right now. I once saw what I believe to be a family of them bathing in the river. Very interesting. I've gotten a story similar to that. I don't think I've shared it yet, but I got to get to that. But there was the one with the, I don't know if you watched that video I just posted here. The guy went fishing and saw Bigfoot with his son, and the son was in the river. Bigfoot ended up in the river. You have to watch the video to find out, but that was a good one. Just look for the thumbnail. You can't miss it. That was very recently. Let me see. BMO. Oh, wow. I've heard of Bobby Allen. Really? Interesting. Blue Lotus. Hello there. How are you? It's a great channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You guys are the best. Hi, Bobby. I'm in Manchester. Angela Brown. Oh, thank you. Have a good night. Good night, Angela. Figgy, New Mexico. Oh, New Mexico. Duh. Goodness gracious. I'll be all right. I'm going to go traveling. I hope they don't abbreviate their names. I'll be lost. Steve Burnham. Hello from Pennsylvania. Oh, we got some Pennsylvania stories we've shared. Well, geez, I think we just shared one here recently, a big one from Pennsylvania. So, yeah, Pennsylvania's got a lot of sightings. Delina Millins. I know that your name comes up, your face comes up different than your name on the other part. Why is that? That's different, but that gives you, it's your actual name. So, did I say your Delana? Is it Delana or Delina? Delana. But I'm glad you made it. Either way, thank you for joining us. Good to see you. I see you a lot. You make a lot of comments, and I really appreciate that. Douglas Kaufman. Have a friend living on a farm, knows the Bigfoot there by name, Dogman too. Going to camp there for the weekend in the spring. I'll be glad to share that experience with you. Glad it's 4 hours away. Awesome. Yeah, please do share that with us. We'd all love to hear about it. So send them in. I put my email at the beginning and end each video, and it's on my homepage, so you can go there and get it. Linda on Oz, Australia. In Oz, Australia, yes. Hello. I don't know. Again, I'm going to say that you remind me of that. We talk each other. You guys all talk to each other. We get the opportunity here to talk to people all over the world, and that's such a fascinating thing, isn't it? To be able to just talk to people in Australia right now and in the UK. I mean, it's just so amazing to be able to do that here. I love it. It just blows my mind. Miss Wendy, Steve, I think they must have print the t-shirt over here, but to be honest, I don't look for where it is posted from. I was so excited to open the package, laugh out loud. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Yeah, it makes you wonder. It really does. Be careful, Douglas from Jay. John Summer, Roger, AR here. Arizona, right? I got that one right. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. South Arkansas here. Wow. All over the place. God, I want to get out there. I want to get all over. I want to see all these places, go there. I'm in Southeast Missouri. Daylana. Oh, Daylana. Okay. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. That was very well articulated for me, too. Keep it easy. Daylana. Soundwave. I have 2 Bigfoot in my area. They do wood knocks day and night here. Always. Wow. Always 2. Interesting. Very cool. Do you got any recordings of that or anything? We'd love to hear it. Where about, Jay? From John Summer and Audrey. I live in New Jersey near the Pine Barrens, and many stories about Dogman and Sasquatch live here. Yeah, I hear New Jersey is big with the Dogman. And yeah, Sasquatch. I think we've gotten a story from New Jersey at one point or another. But yeah, I guess that Dogman stories in New Jersey are pretty heavy. What else? What else you got in New Jersey? What was it? I want to say, was it the Phoenix? Was it Phoenix? They said a long time ago, or something. You have to remind me if you know about it. There's another one there, a big cryptid. For their name for there. My screen name is Mrs. Jam, right? Yeah, Mrs. Jam 96. So it threw me off because I knew your face. So Junction City on the Arkansas LA line. Interesting. Wow. I'm in South Florida. Big Cypress 2, Bigfoot around me. You mean that's Skunk Man, right? The Skunk Ape. We have some Bigfoot stories. I don't know if you've seen them on the channel here, but we have one or two Bigfoots in Florida. A couple of them. Okay, cool. Figure I don't like the abbreviations either. Yeah, I know. It always gets me. I wonder if any of Claire's clansmen have 6 fingers and toes and extra rows of teeth. Interesting. I've never heard that one. Well, I suppose I probably have some of that. Yeah, actually I have. It's Pines for today. Okay. Interesting. Delana, are you in the Ozarks? Interesting. Jay, to me, I'm in Arkansas. Jay, lots of Arkansans here. Carl, Arizona here. Many sightings along the Magellan Rim. Woods. Now, Carl, you probably just seen the story that I did on that, right? Please tell me you did. If you didn't, you're going to have to watch that, the Magellan Monster story that I just did. So that was really interesting with the husband and the wife. The Bigfoot or Magellan Monster tried to take his wife. So that was really wild. Carl, Arizona here, sightings along the Magellan Rim. All right, Douglas, huge A. She's psychic and remote viewing. She talks with them all the time, even has portals opening in the backyard. Saw the pics. Interesting. If you guys have any of those really good stories like that you want to send them in so that we can share them on the channel. Audrey Fleming, Jersey Devil. Yes, that was the one I was trying to think of. The Jersey Devil. John Summer in Arkansas, Arizona is Arizona. AZ. Okay, yeah. Add normal moderators. Hello, Steve. It's Pam from Northeast Alabama. Hello, Northeast Alabama. Thank you for coming, joining on over here, joining us on the show. Appreciate it. Great to see you. Oh man, Alabama. Boy, you guys killing me. There's so many amazing places where you guys are coming from, and how amazing for us to be able to just communicate and talk together like this. You know, it's bringing people together. I love it. All right, Douglas, I'm in good hands. Jay, Steve. Yes, Steve is shaky on his abbreviations. Laugh out loud. Yeah. I am. I'm not going to lie. Soundwave. Knock is located. 2 is for... location is 2 is food. 3 is predator or human around. And 4, evacuate area. 4 was my first... at camp cause I was waking up. At camp because I was waking up. Interesting. John Summer, no, over by Mississippi River. Interesting. I finally made it to the live. Well, I'm glad you did make it here. That's Ed Normal Moderator. I'm glad you made it. John Summer, okay, cool Soundwave. I'm paying attention to your channel. I don't stop with the knowledge. Don't stop with knowledge. Yes. Huh? I'm paying attention to your channel. I don't stop with the knowledge. Okay. Interesting. I think I get what you're saying there. That's Wild Douglas's. All right, Jay, John, Delana, you have seen Momo. I had a dog named Momo. I know what you're talking about, though. I have lots of hair, 3 colors in black, reddish, brown, and super bright red ones. Video 75 on my YouTube channel. That's Soundwave 1. I have lots of hair, 3 colors in it, black, reddish, brown, super bright red ones. Video 75 on my YouTube channel. So that's Soundwave 01 if you guys want to go check that out. Figgy, hi, normal moderator. Boy, I wonder how many of you guys have YouTube channels that are on here watching, you know. Don't be afraid to shout out and say hello. One already here said that she's been doing Bigfoot investigating for a really long time. John Summer, I've seen Bigfoot outside of Jacksonville, Florida. Wow. No, I haven't seen any cryptids, but I have heard wood knocks over the summer. Then John Summers, Abby, normal. Wow. Very interesting. Awesome. John Summers says, awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. Wow. Very cool stuff. Wow, look at you guys go. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Maybe even send us a picture of it or something, you know, the hair. If you got something like that, batch of hair. It's a lot of hair. And that's something you found in the woods, I'm assuming. Okay. Hey, you guys. Let me see. Started an hour ago. Well, we've been over an hour here on the show so far. I mean, we've just flown through this. I don't think my mother or Jim came on this time, or my daughter. That's unusual. Usually at least one of them are on here. So sorry about that. It would have been nice to say hello. I'd like Sound Waves video 75. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I'll have to try to remember to check that out. Maybe when you guys send me an email or something. So, because I get tied up this evening, I'll be busy. So by tomorrow, God only knows. By the time Mondays, Mondays. Let me see. Has anyone else collected hair? I am working on friending Bigfoot in my area because he can't do this any other way. I am working on friending or finding Bigfoot in my area because you can't do this any other way. Right. Now, I'm sure. There's Jamie. In early June, Pennsylvania has a Bigfoot hunt. No actual hunting. More like a scavenger hunt. I refuse to go into the Allegheny National Forest, but hubby and I will visit the vendor booths. Very interesting. And that's in early June, Pennsylvania. Jamie, do me a favor and shoot me an email, especially when it gets close to that. And just a reminder to let me know about that. Maybe a few details because that might be something I'd like to check out. Maybe we can say hello. It'd be really cool if I can get some swag to bring with me or something that we can pass out or something, really cool stuff and see everybody or see a few of you anyway there. Who knows? That's part of the idea of getting out there. Figgy, my condolences to Wendy's family and friends. Yes, thank you, Figgy. Very tragic, very sad, right? We just did not expect to lose Wendy like that. I mean, absolutely broke my heart and blew my mind because you guys know that I just spoke with her here recently and she was on the mend. She was still under the weather, but I thought she was going to bounce back or bouncing back, and it must have been right after that she took a turnaround. So devastating. Montana here. Hello, Montana. Montana. Boy, Montana's a beautiful place. Wow. Ditto on the sentiment, Figgy. Yeah, absolutely. Rest in peace, Wendy. Thank you, normal moderator. Yeah. LK missed. Deepest condolences to Claire. Rest in paradise, Wendy. Wow. Thank you, you guys. You guys are the best. Jay, I just found out here. And thanks BMO. Yeah. So definitely sad stuff. A lot of amazing information. And then we also had that video from Kyle that we got. So hopefully we're going to hear and find out more about that. But that's an amazing story. And I got some other stuff that I'm going to be sharing with you as well. I think, let me see what J. Kevin Lang's story is the best. His best pal, a Bigfoot named Glag, really touched me. It's great, but sad. Interesting. Wendy will never be forgotten. Yeah, absolutely. No, I agree. Absolutely. We lost a good one there. So, but, we're going to keep going. Now there's Rhonda. Rhonda just jumped in. Hi, I'm here. Been sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. You came, it's a good thing you came in here at the end of the hour. We're past the hour actually. So, I think we're going to go ahead and probably wrap it up because I happen to know that most of you could stay here with me and chat most of the night. So, but I got to get back and recuperate myself as a lot going on. I got a lot going on tomorrow. And like I said, I got set up a new doctor's appointment for my knee here and see if I can get that straightened out. And, cause I got a lot to do this year. Figgy, I remember her story, and Claire. Yeah. It was a great story, and we appreciate her so much and her family and everything and the team. I'm looking forward to see what happens. The flu, you got the flu over in Canada, huh? Boy, yeah, that flu's terrible. Audrey, thanks, Steve. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do here. You guys get your last words in if you want to. Thank you so much for joining me here today. So next week there won't be a live show, right? And then the following week will be a members only live show, the first week of the month. And then we'll skip a week, and then we'll have another one where we'll all come together again. So you guys let me know in the comments and stuff, maybe even after this, what you think of all that. And if you can grab a membership, please do. I'd love to have you become a member. I promise you I'm going to continue to increase membership benefits and stuff like that. So the more I have of them, the easier it is for me to do that. And so and if you can get over to the Talk About Strange store and pick something up, let me know. Shoot me a message or whatever and let me know about it, or send me a picture after you get it. I really appreciate it. You got to check it out. There's a lot of really cool stuff over there. I think you'll enjoy it. Everybody so far, I've got no complaints about any of it. Everything's been really solid, well-made stuff. My daughter was really adamant. I was adamant about my daughter. Made sure that the quality was there. So no garbage. And I think according to what we've looked at other YouTube channels and stuff like that, the price is just as good, if not better, than most people out there. So it's a really good thing. So anyway, yeah, I'll finish reading my notes here from you guys or messages, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up for the night. And your guys will have a few of them in here even after I turn it off. But thank you guys so much. Stay warm if you're in a cold area. Stay cool if you're in a hot area. It was just a couple weeks ago we were talking about the California fires, but don't get me started on that. I just really appreciate all of you here. This has been one of our top shows so far, and that's all because of you guys. And I've said that from the very beginning. None of this would be possible without all of you guys, without all your support and all your kind words. You guys are just the most amazing people that I could possibly ask for to be here on this channel. I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate you. And we're just going to keep going. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep building. And we got so much to do, so much coming. So stick around. Until next time, have a great night. Have a wonderful week ahead of you. Productive, happy, healthy weeks. Rhonda, I hope you're on the mend and feel better. And everybody else in there. RIP, Wendy, Claire, our hearts all go out to you and the team. We wish the best for all you guys. And again, we are all so sorry for your loss. It's heartbreaking. And on a finishing note, if there's any way, you know anything about Kyle, if you see this, if you know anything about Kyle or when you're going to be back in the area, or if there's anything you can do there, I know this is a mourning time for you, so I completely understand, but I'm sure he'll be fine for quite a while. But just let me know if there's anything you want to do there or whatever, or you want me to do. So, all right. Otherwise, that's it for now, you guys. I am going to go back here and read everybody's messages. Cabal, I see you there. Bruce, Figgy, John, L, Soundwave, Miss Wendy, Douglas, John, Bruce, Sonny, Rhonda, Abnormal. Thank you guys all so very much for joining me here again. Have a great night, and I am signing out.